Hey to whoever is waiting. Hey, Darren. Daisy, how's it going? First in your family, Daisy, but not first. Darren beat ya. Hey, Julie and Josh. Hmm. What's truth? How's it going? Okay, you made it finally. And in the UK family, King Dice made it first. Uh, so, you're into fucking Dirty Mike today, eh? I seen that he fucking threatened. He's a fucking snowflake, that cocksucker. He's a big fucking 50-year-old baby. Or maybe he's older than that. I'm not sure how old he is anymore, but he's just a big fucking baby. Why are we supposed to protect him from no justice? Hey? He's never done any. Mike has never done anything for me out of the goodness of his heart. And having to do it back, that would have to be out of the goodness of my heart. Mike, everything he's done, he's told me about it afterwards. I gave you so much money and I gave you all this and that. Well, the time he bought my weed, that time on my birthday, uh, there was 4 or 5 people donated besides his throwing in his little bit of money. But he never says that. He never tells anybody that. And I sent him some stuff. Well, not much. I sent him a fucking guitar strap. Uh, but I never hear a fucking thing about that from him. It's always about what he's done for me. Well, he hasn't fucking done too much. He's told me that I would never get as much money as when I was with him, or never get as much anything. Fuck, he's full of it. Delusional. I mean, this flag back here, that's one of the many things. And none of those people throw it back in my face like Mike does. I can't argue with that either. Well, when No Justice said he was gonna, what do you call it, expose Mike or whatever, I never said if his shit was correct one way or another, even afterwards. So, Mike, you already know my name, box number 2246, Fairview, 780-835-5063. Go dox yourself, you chicken shit prick. Hey, Homer, how's it going? You want to come up, Homer? All these other people don't seem to want to. Got 9 fucking people watching and nobody wants to yak with me, which is pretty good because I think my heart might be racing an extra beat or two per minute. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Feeling good.
That's good.
So, fuck, only about 2 or 3 people got to be worried about being doxxed then from Dirty Mike.
Hey, Jesus. Yeah. It's kind of really don't much matter. It's only, oh, I shouldn't say that.
What's up, Danny?
Oh, Danny, how's it going? And what's truth? I didn't realize that. Hey, only one L in kill. And it's all one word. There was a guy named Kenny in school, but he wasn't very scared of me. Well, a couple of Kennys I knew.
Nice weather there?
Yeah. It was down to 17 degrees in here this morning. It was almost chilly because the wind was really ripping. Tell them to tow the straight and narrow, or I'll fucking come and visit them there. What's truth? What? You got a hooker all lined up, Nanny? When I was young, an oil change was code for getting laid. Or are you married, Danny? I don't know. Well, you could be married and still going to get a hooker. Some guys do that. So what you up to today, Josh?
Oh, just getting stuff ready for back to school.
Hmm. Yeah. And you said that was a diesel, right? So it takes fucking double the amount of oil. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong, Danny. I was thinking of the guy in the States. But if it's a diesel, it takes twice the amount of oil as a gas truck. D. Johns, how's it going?
D. Johns.
Well, I cracked that new pound. I haven't started smoking yet, but I cracked it. Put her into the jars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I lost my wife to the fucking bitch, Danny. What can you do? F-150, hey. I got a Dodge Ram 1500 V6. I don't know how many liters that is. Probably fucking 2.
The boss's old Dodge truck, it was overheating. He brought it into the garage. It was down 11.5 liters of antifreeze. I think it only holds 13.
Well, you can drive it that way a long time if you never go very far. Start her up, drive a little ways, shut her off, and let her cool off again. But fuck down that low.
Well, it sat there idling. It would go around the cranberry bogs just idling at, 5
Yeah,
kilometers all day long. Fucking hard on it.
yeah, it never heats up really because it's just idling. Idling don't make it heat up.
Well, it's not, it's automatic. It's not a diesel. It's hard on automatics that sit there and idle all day, especially in the hot heat.
Really? Well, I don't know. I've idled mine in the cold and, 18 hours, 20 hours sometimes. And you're lucky, Danny. She could have assaulted you first. And the psych board, well, that says she was a crazy bitch to begin with. You're just lucky you got away from her. And I was lucky my ex-wife left me. Hmm. What kind of vehicle were you talking about, Josh? You said it was an old truck, but that was it. Yeah, some people are listening, and a lot of them are too fucking chicken to come up and talk to my face. That's all I got to say.
Oh, I walked away. I don't know. I didn't hear what you were saying. So just come get me.
Uh,
What kind of truck or something?
yeah, Danny Williams wants to know what kind of vehicle your boss has.
Well, it was a Dodge Ram 1500. I don't know. It was a 2000 and I don't know, 12 maybe 2010.
V6?
It would have been, yeah, it would have been. I think yeah, it probably was a V6. It doesn't exist anymore. The belt came off it, and he kept driving it, and fucking heat gauge kept going up, but he never stopped. He just thought, oh, he could. He thought he could make it, to where he was going. Well, fucking killed the engine.
Yeah.
Yep, you need that water pump working for you.
Fucking right. I changed one on a Dodge Dart, had a 6-cylinder in it. No, it wasn't a Dart. Dodge. Fuck, no, I can't remember what kind of car it was. It was bright orange, and over tops of the wheels, the fucking fenders had rotted out. So when you're driving in wet weather, fucking there was spray coming up on you, and if you're driving down a fucking muddy road, it was just shooting up on the window all the time. Bought it for $300. Drove it for I don't know how many months. Put a new water pump on it in the Canadian Tire parking lot in Edmonton. And it only ran on 3 out of the 6 cylinders because I sold it to another guy for $300. And I said, well, it's not good. 2 cylinders are non-existent, and the third is not working good, but I've had her up to 90, 100 miles an hour. Then he bought it, and he took it in and got it tested, and 0 compression on 3 of the cylinders. Hey, Doug Justice. I wonder if Mike's got his phone number changed.
Well, if he was smart, he would have changed it because probably fucking it's written all over the place.
My Effie, why don't you chew that? I give her a fresh chicken foot today, and she's got it in her mouth. She's going to walk around for hours like that, I think.
Yeah, the old Dodge 1500s, man, they're tough trucks. I think
All right.
he bought it brand new, and when it died out, it had over 300,000 on it, and I don't know, the rear end came apart fucking 3 or 4 times, but like I said, if he didn't break the belt and keep driving it, he would have got still a lot more kilometers out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, mine will rust apart before it gets uh, kilometered out.
Yeah.
It's rusting under the fucking right by the corner of the door underneath. Say there's the corner of the door and it's rusting out underneath there, and then well above the back tires, it always rusts out there.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do about it, so fuck it. I'll drive a rust bucket. If I have to, I'll try and find some green, same color as my truck, and I can just paint over top of it if I get that trim clad.
I see a lot of people, they'll just put duct tape over the holes and then go get it inspected.
Well, I don't have to get mine inspected here.
I know. Fuck, that's nice.
Matter of fact, if I buy it from somebody else and it was insured by that person and registered, I don't even have to get it inspected then if I buy it off of somebody else. It's good. If it's on the highway, it's considered good.
Well, it was every year you had to get your car inspected, but now they changed it. It's every 2 years.
We've never had that here. I've never had any of my vehicles inspected ever.
Well, I've never had any of my vehicles inspected, honestly. They all, go to a garage that you know.
Yeah. But you know how to get away with that? Take it to 2 garages. Even if you have to get it towed to the second one, you take it to a second one and you don't tell them what the first garage said.
Yeah. Well, here, if your vehicle don't pass inspection, you get a 14-day fucking orange sticker. And which basically means you can just drive it to go get parts or whatnot.
Yeah. My stepdad gave my brother a car, a Ford Taurus, and he lives in BC. The stepdad lived just east 30 miles or 40 miles from me. And he waited till he got on Vancouver Island to get it inspected. Well, the internet cord should be the same thing as, you guys don't have a phone, do you? Not a good home phone. Well, rain's always good, Doug. Especially in the western states, because they're all in a drought. Ooh, look at that, man. Homer, how's it going?
Going all right. Slow, but kind of a drizzly day outside. Just a laid back weather day. Just laid back. That's about what it is.
Yeah, I got scattered clouds and good wind, so everything is just zooming by.
Yeah. I got everything but the wind. Got the clouds, and a little bit of rain. Not much, just enough to make it where you don't want to go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty nice for a couple hours, about an hour ago, and then it that ended about an hour ago.
Well, Darren, it's not like you're only 10 minutes from town and you can go get one. Just don't get excited.
Ah,
Keep
I'm not
calm.
excited. I'm good, man.
Have
I'm
your
good.
brother give you another hit off a pipe or two.
Mhm. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And
Whatever
I,
it is.
I was thinking, Darren, they have them harmonicas that you can put on your chest.
Yeah.
Well, if you got one of those, your brother could light you up a doobie and then you could fucking smoke the whole doobie.
Are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Byron?
Darren Gray,
Okay.
he's quadriplegic.
Yeah,
Uh,
I got you.
The PS5 will have that connection.
yeah, but he doesn't know if they'll have the cord. I don't know if it comes with a cord to plug into the wall or wherever you plug into.
I don't know.
Oh, they probably do. When you usually buy that new shit, they usually give you a fucking cords for all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's not Bluetooth or whatever or Wi-Fi or whatever, they usually have a solid connection to you.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was figuring, Homer, when you're on Devo's channel, he
Yeah,
plays weed songs, but he plays the same freaking ones over and over and over.
yeah. Uh, they don't have much of a repertoire, I don't think, really. And Upstate's afraid of getting strikes and
Uh,
whatever
uh,
they are.
no, because see, that, which one was it? Wheeler Walker Jr.?
Yeah,
It was me that told him about that one. I
was it?
gave him the fucking link.
Well, the only one he used to play, when he first started, was the Afro Man, the "Cause I Got High" song. That's that's the only thing he played, and that Iron Maidens and
Yeah,
Devo, and that's all he played really.
I might have sent him that other one with uh, my medicine.
My Medicine, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Are you the one turned him on to that? That's cool. I like that.
I
And that's
think so. I
Snoop
think
Dogg,
so.
the Snoop
Uh,
Dogg and Willie, right? Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's too bad can't hear more Willie in there though.
I know it. I know it. It is a shame, but
Yeah.
Willie's getting tired, man. I guess.
Oh yeah. Well, he quit smoking weed.
Yeah,
His lungs couldn't handle it
I
anymore.
I can understand that. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to smoke because I can get it in all right, but I can't get it out. Where it hangs in there, and then I'm all right if I wait, a while in between hits.
Yeah.
But if I hit them too fast, I don't care how big of a hit I get, I just start coughing. Have a hard time emptying the lungs.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
doing good. I'm going to go as long as I can, man. Let me fix this for you. There, that's a little bit better. There you go. You want me to put a shirt on, Myron? I just, I was on Devo earlier, so
I don't care.
okay.
Whatever. If you're comfortable that way, you stay that way.
Well, I'm good, I guess. Or no, I'm not. I'm not real paranoid about it. So
Yeah. Oh, it's however you're comfortable. I don't
I'm good.
care.
I'm good. But if I make anybody else uncomfortable, I gladly put a shirt on, man. No problem.
Well, I don't think this is a channel for fucking snowflakes. So
For
if
what?
anybody has, I said it's not a channel for snowflakes. So if
Oh
anybody
no!
has
Oh
a
no!
problem, fuck off.
I can't wait till we get more distribution centers here in Virginia. We don't really have any yet. Uh, Not really. They kind of
Well,
jumped the gun, huh? Go ahead.
here you can send it in mail.
Yeah. No, I don't know how they do it here.
Uh,
It really wasn't supposed to be legal until like this year, I think. And they went ahead and said okay last year.
yeah,
And they didn't really have all the retail places set up.
yeah.
And it's really not supposed to be for a couple more years. But I think they're trying to kind of put that in a fast lane too and get it going. There's a
Well,
couple places that you can buy, but and it's changed since last year. You had to have a medical card, a prescription, and now you don't really have to have all that. All you need is, I think, some kind of a letter of recommendation or something. Because the physicians here weren't really set up for it either. They don't know
well,
shit about it. They don't
a
know
lot,
nothing about them.
a lot of the physicians they don't believe in it.
Yeah, well, some of them do, some don't. Yeah,
The physician I got, I don't know if he believes it or not, but he said, if you want it and you need it, I'm getting it for you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
But
that's
it's
pretty
just,
much. Yeah, if
and
it works,
he's the only doctor that I've ever heard treat me that way. Every
yeah.
other fucking doctor has treated me like shit.
Like you don't know anything. I'm your doctor. What? Listen to me. That kind of doctor. I hate a doctor that can't. Who knows better than you yourself what you feel like, what's happening in your body.
Yeah.
Oh. I may
So
not know what it. Go ahead.
what you smoking?
I don't know. Just flower. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know the name. I don't know
yeah.
the name of it.
Just like it used to be. It's just weed.
Yeah, it's weed. Some
It's
good
the way
weed.
we
That's all.
used to buy it. We just used to go buy weed. We didn't need to know a name.
No. And then it was we've got some red bud. That was a treat every now and then, and the Colombian. That was a treat. But mostly it was just always Mexican.
Oh hell no, not up here.
Oh
We
well,
had
I mean that's back when I was growing up. That's what it was.
yeah. Well, when I was young, it was African spearheads. They were a bud that grew about fuck 2 maybe 3 feet long, and
Oh
it
man,
looked just like a spearhead.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, it was.
I'd like that. It's
It
probably
had
good.
it
Was
had
it?
fucking coach lock on it. I tell you, that was 2.5 to 3 hours on a coach and not being able to get up.
Yeah, was that real? Was it real dark? in color or light?
No, it was kind of light.
Was it?
I think.
Because I had some back in the around '76, I guess it was, and it was almost black, real compressed, hard part.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you what, man, that stuff was like that. Two tokes, and most people really didn't want the third one.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, if there was four people there by the time it got back around the third time, a lot of times most people said, "No, man, I'm good right now."
I used to go one.
What's up, Devo?
Hey, Devo.
Hey, Devo.
Devo, as soon as you're here, listen to this. I'm going to play you a song.
All right.
It's about weed. It's not one of yours. For fuck's sakes.
I'm gonna mute now. Listen.
Oh, can't find it now. Oh, way at the top. There.
I don't have any clips with me, so
I'm doing wrong, but you're the one who's drinking, driving yourself home. Who am I really hurting if I get a little bit high? One thing's for certain, you really ought to give it a try. I like to smoke weed, you like your liquor, but I love my pot. It don't make me hungover or act like an ass. So enjoy your drinking, I'll enjoy my grass. You slept on the commode, your face buried in that cool porcelain bowl. You threw up on yourself, you forgot to lift the lid. The only thing that happened to me, I ate everything in my fridge. I like to smoke weed, and I like it a lot. You like your liquor, but I love my pot. Don't make me hungover or act like an ass. You can drink your liquor, and I'll smoke my grass.
Wait, holy shit.
So there, Mr. DUI, who do you think you are? You breathe into a breathalyzer just to start your car. Instead of blowing out, you could have been sucking in. I bet you'd do things my way now if you had to do it over again. You'd like to smoke weed, and you'd like it a lot. But you'd say fuck liquor, I'd rather smoke pot. It don't make me hungover or act like an ass. You ought to give up drinking, start smoking grass. You ought to give up drinking, start smoking grass.
that's good, Bill. Myron. I don't know why Melvin even took the mind. Cause I got high.
When you smell a skunk, you think stinky. When I smell it, I
Have you heard
think,
this
oh
one before,
wow.
Homer?
'Cause I remember the time when I smoked that kind, and it knocked me right off of the couch. I don't mind spending $20, but I know it's a hell of a buy. Score a couple of grams, hey, I've got a plan. Think gonna get high. When you see an empty Coke bottle, I see a gravity bomb. I fill the kitchen sink up full of water. That first hit can be mighty strong. Well, you better quit laughing as I'm holding it in. Can't you see that I'm fixing to die? I just bit my tongue and coughed up a lung. I think I'm gonna get high. And I clearly see the world differently when I'm floating down from the sky. Just letting you know I'll be moving so slow, 'cause I think I'm gonna get high, high, high. Some people call me a stoner, a hippie and a dope smoking fiend, 'cause I sit around all day just trying to stay baked, writing songs and watching color TV. Spend all my time trying to find the next rhyme. I ain't got much, but I'm getting by. It's working in me, we just don't agree. So I think I'm gonna get high.
Yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw.
Differently when I'm floating down from the sky. Just letting you know I'll be moving so slow, 'cause I think I'm gonna get high, high, high. I'm not very good with the paper. Don't make fun of the way that I roll. And if the joint looks like a snake swallowed a baby, well, I don't think that you want to know. But thank you for sharing your expert opinion. Next time, why don't you keep it inside?
Uh-oh.
It don't have to look good. If it does what it should, then I think I'm gonna get high. So watch me light up, 'cause I don't give a fuck. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna get high.
There's a lot of weed music out there, ain't there? Yeah.
Well, I have, it says 109, but I know I've got Come On Light My Fire is in there, and a few other songs, Only Time, that one's in there, but I've got over 90 fucking songs that is directly about weed.
Yeah. Some of them was "Come On, Baby, Light My Fire." Is that what the one you're talking about, or is that something different?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That was
that
it.
old song.
It was by,
That-
by the Doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, I didn't. I never realized that's what that was.
Well, I
Really?
don't know if it is, but it's in that. I
Yeah.
went looking for weed songs and it come up.
Oh,
So I
it's
was,
cool.
well, fuck yeah, you need fire.
See, the old songs, man, they were stuff in there, but it was hidden. I mean, you had to, you know what I'm saying? They were
Yeah.
talking about stuff, but we didn't know it unless you knew what they were saying.
Yeah, well, it didn't take everybody long to figure out Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Well, yeah. Some are more obvious than others.
Yeah, yeah.
It's short today. It's just blatant in your face, isn't it?
Well,
I
I got one song by the Birds. It's called 8 Miles High.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is, I would say it's a legitimate 109 songs about weed.
Yeah. I'm sure it is. I'm sure, and there's probably more.
Oh, yeah. Well, I ain't finished looking yet. These are just the ones that I found.
Yeah. Just real easy, like a couple clicks. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So does Josh and Julie have a channel?
Yeah. They do. Let's see here. What the fuck?
Yeah, if you're having a hard time falling asleep, come over to my channel. Fucking put your 8 out.
Put you right out. Nah, never, man. I'm trying to quit smoking, so I can't sit. If I sit, I want to smoke. If I sit still. So wife says, "Man, you have to sit still." I said, "Honey, I can if I want to quit smoking." I said, if I sit, it's going to be a losing battle with the cigarette." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cigarettes. I have a problem with cigarettes.
Yeah, I used to listen to him on records when I was really young, see now. Homer, you're talking but no sound.
Oh, am I muted?
No, you're not.
Oh,
No, you are. Oh, say something. No, can't hear you. Well, I'll play a song for Julie while he's gone.
Okay.
We're here. We're listening.
Oh, I didn't save it. Well, I'll just play the one that she really likes. Then.
He's gonna come up in a second. To be or not to be, to free or not to free, to crawl or not to crawl. Fuck all those perfect people.
Hey, Darren.
To sleep or not to sleep, to creep or not to creep. And some can't remember what others recall. Fuck all those perfect people. Sleepy eyes waltzing through. No, I'm not talking about you.
Drop your link if you want.
that could be a lullaby.
Well, I thought it fit right in with a feeling.
Yeah, it does.
Made anybody that tells you not to, well, they can consider themselves
To
perfect.
stand or not to stand. To plan or not to plan. To stall or not to stall. Fuck all those perfect people. To drink or not to drink. To think or not to think. Some choose to dismember your rise and your fall. And fuck all those perfect people. Sleepy eyes waltzing through. Well, I'm not talking about you. To sing or not to sing. To swing or not to swing. Hell, he fills up the silence like a chalk on the wall. Fuck all those
Perfect people.
To pray or not to pray.
The guy is Chip Taylor and the New Ukrainians.
To sway or not to sway.
Hey, Ashley Brady.
Jesus died for something or nothing at all. Fuck all those perfect people.
Ashley. Tell your boss you need time off to smoke a joint so that your back will quit hurting.
Waltzing through. I'm not talking about you.
Right into some rock and roll.
I'm working on it, Cheryl. The cigarette thing, man. It's tough on me, though.
Yeah, I've seen you around in other places, Ashley. I know you're busy, so I'm not down. I can understand it.
Tax the rich, feed the poor, tell their rich no
The song is so relevant today, but yet it was made back in the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, I remember it, really. I remember it on the radio. Maybe even an album.
Population keeps on bleeding, nation bleeding, still more. Life is funny, skies are sunny, bees make honey, bees running.
Just grab some paper and walk to different rooms, pretend you're working, nobody will know you're just all talking. Or if you're working out in a construction site, grab a 2x4, throw it over your shoulder, and walk back and forth every once in a while. People think you're fucking busy. Thanks, Ashley, but you don't have to share me out.
Just fit in, man.
I've got enough people up here now. I want people to talk to, not people that just join to watch.
I'll talk to you. Secret safe.
Out of the right side of her mouth, she's got a chicken bone hanging.
Go ahead,
And she sits like that all day with it in her mouth.
yeah.
Last one I get, she held it in her mouth for 3 days. And then she spit it out, and that was it.
You suck the juice out of it, I guess.
Have a good half hour, Ashley. Hey, J&J.
We'll give a dog like a wing tip, maybe. You know,
Wow.
not a whole lot of bones, leg bones anyway. So, yeah. But they love them, don't they? Big old pork chop bone. She loves that, boy. My pup.
Yeah. I don't give them, these are just store-bought packaged chicken feet.
Yeah. Oh, chicken feet. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I've never ate a chicken foot.
me neither. I heard it's supposed to be good, but fuck, there ain't much on them by what I can see.
No, not.
It looks like just a piece of skin and a bone.
That's what it looks like to me. I don't know. They boil. I don't know how they fix them. They boil them forever. I think they they look pretty soft. Whenever I've seen people eat them, on cooking shows.
Yeah.
My wife watches a lot of. Well, she used to.
Well, if
uh,
they're that
People,
soft,
they make them look good though.
you can crunch them open and get the marrow out of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Marrow usually
You,
tastes pretty good to me.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I've subscribed to so many people. I get notifications all the time now.
Yeah, I gotta sub. I gotta find out who subbed to me lately because I gotta sub back to him. I don't want to do it on the same day because a lot of times YouTube will take one of the subs away if you each
Oh,
sub each other on the same day.
is that right? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
that's what somebody told me,
Hmm. Well, that's crazy.
and
And
more than one person has said that.
huh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Uh, but it a lot of times if you both sub, you both watch one video at least and give it a thumb up. Then they
Yeah,
might not draw take them,
yeah,
but it's hard
yeah.
to say because fucking the subs go up and down like a yo-yo. I never look at
I
them.
know.
I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I know it. I don't have any subs, but I don't have that many. I probably less than 30, I'd say.
I think
But
so too. Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying. I'm just here. I'm just here talking, man, having a good time, smoking with
Yeah,
with my buddies. That's I'm finding buddies this way. That's all. I
yeah.
don't go anywhere. Nobody comes by, so this is the way I get out anymore. This way you
Well,
do it.
me too. That's why I say I like the people that come up and talk. I don't care about getting a lot of subs. I want
Yeah, yeah,
a few subs that would come up and talk.
yeah. People that interact with you. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Man.
You don't have to tell me unless you really want to, but Homer, is your last name Simpson?
No, no. But that is my first name.
Oh, I figured it was.
Yeah, it is. And actually, my family never called me Homer. That was from my first day in school, man. My first grade teacher. She asked me what my name, and Eric. She, oh, look, oh God, I did it, didn't I? Let it slip. Anyway, she said, no, no, your name's Homer. you know, my family called me my middle name, and then in
Yeah.
school, that was the first time I'd ever really been called Homer was in school, and it was Homer the rest of the way through school.
Yeah.
So there we go. There's a lot of teasing goes along with that too, man. Because it's kind of where I was from. People thought it was kind of hillbillyish.
Wow.
I
I
didn't go to
have.
school here. I didn't go to school here really. I grew up in kind of suburbia. It wasn't downtown city. It was Manassas, probably maybe about 20, maybe about 26 miles from Washington D.C., our nation's capital. So it wasn't out in the country, man. It wasn't right downtown either. It was nothing but houses and shopping centers with some spotted places of wood undeveloped land.
I just thought of something. Anybody that's born in Washington, D.C. is technically not born in the United States.
Nope, sure aren't. It's its own little entity, or what do you? There's a name for whatever it is. The District of Columbia. Yeah, I don't know. They're not even
Yeah.
recognized as a state. They don't have any or do they? Let's see. No, they don't have anybody in the House of Representatives or the Senate.
No, because that's all they do there.
They're not a state.
Yeah, they're not a state. But yet they run the United States.
Yeah, I know it.
Should-
There was somebody trying to put in Democrats, I think, were trying to put in some legislation to them recognized as a state. I think it got shot down pretty fast.
Yeah. Where is it? Peru? No.
That what?
Uh, Puerto Rico, I think it is. That's another territory.
Oh, really? Yeah, Puerto Rico is one of our. I
Yeah.
guess it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple.
They pay all the taxes to the states and they never get any fucking money
Yeah.
back.
I don't know how it works. Really? To be honest with you, I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've been in school. But they are a territory. They do get some help some way or another. Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been in school too.
Yeah. That's that kind of, I don't know. I think Philippines were at one time. I'm not sure though.
I think they still are. Or no,
Yeah.
not the Philippines. Guam is for sure.
Guam.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot more than we know. That yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't care. I don't care. Where do you? Yes, ma'am, I do. Yeah, I'm not so fond of beer, but yeah, I like donuts for sure. Yeah, about any kind of donuts. Yeah, I haven't keep to it. Yeah, I've put away a few. Krispy Kreme, local, just a bakery. I've even made a few myself.
Holy shit.
Oh, Myron, that looks good.
Well, it's Granddaddy Purple Shake and Trim.
What is shake and trim? It's just a little farther away from the stem. That's all. Isn't it?
Yeah. No, they say it's got a way more fucking potency than what
The flour.
the stuff does, but it doesn't seem to me like there's any added teeth in this shit. Whereas I had some other stuff, it might have just been because it was so wet too, but it would clump up into a ball with a bunch of yellow powder.
Yeah.
But
Could be with how dry it is too.
yeah, because I don't get high, I really can't tell if it's keef or if it's just plain old fucking shit that's ground
I
up
don't-
together.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And I don't know if it's me or just the weed, but I don't get high like I used to either. Like,
And
Nah.
we talked about that too,
Yeah.
and it could be down to the pain.
Pain. Yeah. It's for pain. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the pain could be the key. Because I didn't used to hurt when I was a kid, man, smoking. I could enjoy it for what something else. Now it's just a painkiller.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember when it switched over for me.
Me either.
I know that I think it was the first time, or maybe the second time, I had problems with my side and stuff. Uh, my smoking went up exponentially in that time there.
Yeah.
You know, I was smoking along at a level, and then it just went up to a different level.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, mine over the past 40 years, there have been a few stretches in there where I hadn't really smoked any at all, just because of how strict they were at work, for a
Yeah,
while. And, yeah, we'll risk it, smoke smoke for a while and then stop for a while. But uh, yeah, I don't know when it switched over either. Uh, Somewhere way after midlife. Of course, I
yeah.
might still be midlife. I've been probably around the same time I just about give up alcohol, really, almost.
Well, I inhale alcohol just like I do weed,
Yeah,
and I get a sort of a drunk giddy feeling off of it,
yeah,
and never get sick, never get a hangover. And if I inhaled a bunch of alcohol and was drunk, by the time I got stopped and they took me to the police shop for the
yeah,
breathalyzer, I would be completely sober again.
yeah.
Because it only takes
Zeros.
1 hour from when you quit inhaling to being completely sober.
Isn't that something? It's
Yeah,
because when you drink it, it's in your digestive system and it's continually being absorbed. And
yeah.
yeah,
And inhaling it, I've inhaled it up my nose, and it just goes right to your brain.
yeah. Uh-huh.
But not
I don't
much.
know if I could handle
Yeah, but it's going up there if you're drinking it.
it. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
so you're inhaling it the same effect, but it doesn't bother your liver. And like I said, an hour after you quit inhaling, don't matter how drunk you are from the
yeah,
inhaling, you're sober.
yeah. Huh. Well, that's strange, isn't it? But it's
Yeah.
not unbelievable. Well, evidently it's true. I mean, you say it is. I believe you. I take your word for it, man. You know.
Hey, I've done it on here.
Yeah. Well, I believe you. I don't. I
I've
don't.
fucked
I
up
don't, I don't
once.
doubt you for a minute. Man. I don't doubt you for a minute, Byron. Honestly, I
Well,
don't.
that's why I changed my show to inhaling. It used to
Okay.
be tea and a toke, but
Yeah.
then I inhaled some alcohol, so I figured, well, I better change that.
Okay. I was wondering what the inhaling was. Yeah.
Hey,
And now we
Crazy
know.
Billy.
Oh, I'm gonna peek at chat a second. Hey, hillbilly. That's can you understand me, there, crazy hillbilly? You know where I'm coming from, baby. Yeah. Hey, brother. Hi, Cheryl. Jesus McCracken. Oh, do I? We want donuts. No. Yeah. Awesome. Uh, jelly filled, cream filled, custard filled, ice. It doesn't matter.
Sugar.
Sprinkles, powdered, cake, yeast. I don't care, man. Now I'm going to have to go to the store.
God damn, I'm sure glad I don't have any sweets in the house because you guys are making me want some with all that yakking about
Oh,
donuts.
you know, is a is a is a good old fashioned moon pie as good as a donut? I'll have to think about that
Yeah.
because we have banana, chocolate, and vanilla moon pies, double deckers in the
Holy fuck.
cabinet right now. Right now. Ooh, I just thought about that. Who said donuts anyway? My God. You had to remind me. And I'm
They,
wanting a cigarette.
I put 3 of those moon pies together.
My God, it'd be like, it'd be a foot thick. Yeah, close to it. Those
But
things
it
are
would,
about 3 inches thick already.
they'd be
One, 9 or 10 inches thick, man.
it'd be tasty though.
Yeah, I had one. I like to take them apart every now and then and fill them full of stuff. I
Oh
did
yeah.
last night. I took a vanilla one, man, and took it apart and put bananas and peanut butter and melted some chocolate chips. Yeah, poured in there on them. Ooh, it was pretty good.
Sounds pretty good.
It was good, man. Take my word for it. Yeah. Hey, my God. Half baked. You eat
Well,
anything when you're stoned, won't you? If you're hungry.
well, just because I'm stoned, it doesn't. It's no change in my diet at all.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. You still look for the same thing, right?
Yeah, pretty much when I go shopping, but a lot of it is because I can't, or
Okay. Yeah, you have issues like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Dietary issues.
the issues stop me from doing it
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. I've got a grandson. Well, yeah, that's very what's the stuff? Gluten. He can't handle gluten at all. At all. And I didn't know that it's a real thing. Some people it tears them up really bad.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that for years and years. I thought, hey, what's wrong with you? Yeah. Oh well. Mm.
Cheryl M said she gained 10 pounds when she quit smoking. She was on a seafood diet.
Yeah, that's my problem. Yeah. See,
Uh,
ooh, we got shrimp in the freezer. Ooh, big fat Argentinian shrimp. I don't know if they're any good or not. Mm, they look good. All right, we got to get change the subject, man.
well, maybe I'll
I'm,
play another song.
yeah, yeah. Find us a song. Ooh, let's see.
There's one.
I smoke marijuana all the time. I start in the early morning and toke all night. And you can't stop by when we'll sit around and burn some trees. Just remember 3 simple rules if you want to smoke with me. Well, rule number 1
One.
is puff up pass, give it back. 'Cause I don't need some Bogart for smoking all my stash. Rule number 2 is for the slobber in your mouth. 'Cause when When you pass the joint, I don't want it dripping, but like a water spout. Listen up carefully as I explain rule number 3. If you ever get busted by police, but you don't know me, most times I like to smoke out
Please,
of a phone.
don't tell me that, Darren.
One time I rolled a joint like Cheech and Chong. I'm as easy as I can be to show a little courtesy. And remember 3 simple rules. Well, if you want to smoke with me, rule number 1 is puff, puff, pass, and give it back. 'Cause I don't need some Bogart for smoking on my stash. Rule number 2 is for the slobber in your mouth.
You're about locked up.
The joint, I don't want it dripping like a water spout. Listen up carefully as I explain rule number 3. If you ever get busted by police, you don't know me. Listen up carefully. This is going to be the last fucking time I explain rule number 3. If
No
you
more.
ever get busted by police, you don't know me.
Who's that?
Chief Greenbud.
Chief Greenbud.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of just about all of his.
Upstate needs to be paying attention.
I sent him a fucking link to all the fucking songs.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Upstate's boss, ain't he, Cheryl? I love you, Upstate. But you're the boss. Oh, well.
Well, it's Christmas time again.
We all know this one, though.
I've been calling all my friends. Well, there ain't no weed to buy, so I won't be getting high.
It's the way it was around here.
These seeds and stems. I called my old friend Mike. He asked me what I'd like. I'd like to find some Christmas pot. I enjoy smoking a lot in this town so fucking dry. Christmas without weed is like a ball without the tree. A bowl without the dough is like a sleigh without the snow. Can someone help me, please? Now the snowflakes start to fall. I still can't find no weed at all. Not a nickel or a dime. Running out of time, and I've started to withdraw. Christmas without we
You spent the United States, Julie.
is like the bulbs without the tree.
It was like that for sure here. Christmas time it dry up.
Dope is like a sleigh without the snow. Can someone help me, please?
I actually started just after Thanksgiving.
Dear Santa,
It was hard to find
won't you
sometimes.
bring me a big old sack of wheat.
It's like this roach I dropped.
I'll be good next year, I swear. If you could find some pot to spare, help a friend in need. Christmas without weed is like the bulb without the tree. The bowl without the dough is like a sleigh without the snow. Can someone help me, please?
It was out.
Santa, don't you care?
A big
I've been
roach.
pulling out my
Feels
hair.
that Christmas is coming.
Bring some pot to
We're
me.
smoking roaches and stems and seeds. Scraping out bongs.
What time is it?
Yeah. That's the way it was Christmas around here for years. It was not around that you could. I don't know. That ain't gonna help. It's okay. Hey, baby, if you're in there and you're listening, holler at me. I got you, honey. I love you, baby. Oh, she's hollering at me. She's watching you in there. we're we're chilling today. It's rainy.
Yeah. Well, no matter what the weather is, this is pretty much me. I don't do too much except for, well, I might have to go downtown tomorrow.
Yeah, that's pretty much me, man. I do what I have to do.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
I do what I have to and nothing more.
yeah,
My
me too.
grass needs cutting. Fuck her. Don't do that shit anymore.
Well, I do. I will mow the grass. Of course, it did get pretty high, but
Yeah. No, even just the vibration of on the handlebars
yeah,
fucking hurts too much. Because it all runs up my arm down into my side.
yeah. It actually feels pretty good for me, except for my fingers. If I'm on a left push mower,
Huh.
and my knees and my hip. Well, no, it don't feel good. Oh, hey, baby. That wasn't a signal, baby.
Uh,
But I
so
appreciate
we've
you.
had 5
I appreciate
clear
you.
days for 3 months,
My baby says we've had 5 clear days for 3 months,
and the rest
Holy
of
shit.
it's right.
and it's been raining the rest of the time. She's just about right, I'd say. Maybe it has been awfully rainy this summer. What's
Yeah.
that? Oh,
You're in the east more too, I would bet.
yeah, I'm in the east. Yeah,
The
I
west
wish this would.
the west has a
Where,
drought.
yeah. I wish some of this rain would like go like 2,500 to whatever how far west.
Yeah. It's kind
Yeah, it
of
comes
like.
up.
Go ahead.
It comes up out of the Gulf, and it usually hit, Texas, Louisiana, right in there,
Yeah.
and then just kind of drifts right on up Ohio Valley toward the Ohio Valley, and it always hits me somehow or another. If it's not the main body of the storm, it's one edge.
Oh,
But at least we don't get a whole lot of tornadoes and hurricanes. We do get them, but not very many.
hey, Daryl.
Hey,
Oh,
Patty, look in that door.
you spoke about that lit.
What?
The milk, I
Watch the clock, smoke your pot. You should know you're not alone. If your grass is like molasses hydro-grown, that gets you stoned. If you're counting the hours, watching the minutes, that special time when everyone hits it, take it from me, you're really not that far away. Roll me something fat and long, pack me a bowl, or fill me a bottle. It only comes twice a day, but I don't care. It's 420 somewhere. This smoke break is gonna make my afternoon when I get high. Even if it's my last bud, I'll smoke it up. It'll be alright. I've been sitting here waiting what seems like a year. My Jamaican connection said he'd meet me here. If the phone's for me, tell him he better be on his way. Roll me something fat and long, pack me a bowl, fill me a bomb. It only comes twice a day, but I don't care. It's 420 somewhere.
I won't drink. Although I have before.
Spend all my cash, finish my stash, but it's only me a quarter.
Not good.
At a moment like this, I can't help but wonder.
I can't even do that. I don't like coughing. It hurts too much.
I'm gonna have to call.
Roll me something fat and long. Pack me a bowl, fill me a bomb. It only comes twice a day, but I don't care.
Well, it might be better, maybe.
Don't care. It's 426.
Did you spray something here?
What's that?
Oh, I asked my wife if she sprayed something in here. That's a spritz of some kind of perfume stuff. Perfume. It's not bad, but it's not what make me cough. I don't think. No. Who's that last?
All right, I'm back.
Is that
Get
last?
coffee.
Is that last bong? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, I've heard
It's good
something
to
like it.
eat in a brownie.
Oh, I ain't heard
It's
this.
good to smoke in a bone. Why is that so wrong? You can take it in a pill if you're feeling ill. It'll help you relax if you're moving too fast.
Ah,
Do you want a marijuana?
that's a mouthful there, downriver mining and lapidary.
We'd like to eat.
Best I could
Why
see.
wouldn't we? Why wouldn't you?
It's easier just to call him Jeff.
Wanna, do you want a marijuana too?
What's going on, Jeffrey?
It's good to plant. It heals the land. It's smart to make it
Probably
grow.
hasn't been called Jeffrey
Why
since one of
is
his
it
parents
called
last talked to him.
It can build an eco house or make a sexy blouse. It's healthier than booze. It will not kill you. Do you want a marijuana? Why can't we cannabis? We'd like to eat. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't you? Wanna, do you want a marijuana too? We can't stop spending money on putting folks in jail. Start collecting lots of tax to pay our bills. Do you want a marijuana? Do you want a marijuana? Why can't we cannabis? We'd like to eat. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't you? Wanna, do you want a marijuana too? Wanna, do you want a marijuana too?
Yeah. Yeah. I can almost talk without coughing now.
Yeah, Darren has a hard time too because he's got limited use of his lungs.
Mm-hmm. I've got yeah. Something. Shit. Hey, Myron, I think I'm going to get off here, old buddy.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, if you're on here in a few minutes, I may come back. Maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll see.
Well, thanks for coming up.
Yeah, it's been it's been a pleasure, man. Really. Take it easy. Peace.
Enjoyed it too.
Josh, Julie, everybody in chat. Love you guys. Peace out. We'll check you later.
probably coughing his lungs out about now.
Oh, went got my coffee.
You know, there's pretty much, I would say, medical technology out there that they could save most of the people in the world. Well, younger ones. The ones that die from old age, it's pretty hard to straighten that out. But if they wanted to, I'm sure they could cure or minimize heart attacks. Uh, it's just big business. Don't want it. Or maybe it's not big business, I should say. It's for them ultra rich elites who think they can fucking run the world. They may be smart enough to run the world, but they ain't fucking tough enough. They gotta buy everything.
How's Daryl and Darren today? That's friggin' tongue twister, man, for me to say. Darren and Daryl. I don't know if I'm breaking up. My internet's bad right now. The kids are uploading stuff.
That's not too bad. I don't think so.
Okay. What are you doing, Shogun? Come up, have a puff. I'm doing pretty good. Feeling pretty good today.
So I don't know this guy.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
Hi, Jeff.
What's going on, Myron?
Oh, not a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Not much. Got to go to work stupid early. And then it'll be like that for the rest of the week, so that'll be awesome. And yeah. Got home early at a decent time. Started working on some stones because I'm getting one that's getting real close to being finished. And started making sure that piece of jade's looking really pretty, to where it doesn't have any funk to it.
Hey, that's right on, Darren.
And then I went onto my IG account, my private account, and deleted hell of people. Like wanting to know bots and shit like that. I shouldn't even call them people, but trolls. Got rid of hella trolls. Messed with one. And what's funny is I'll hit the delete button to block them, or I'll block them, but I won't just block them. Like, I'll block the IP address too. So it's like, okay, well, if none of my friends get a hold of me, then I know which ones are doing it. Just being little shit. Because I showed Road Warrior, I was like, dude, whatever I did or whoever I followed, God, this is disgusting. And he started laughing. I said, oh, you watch. And I thought one girl was one of my buddy's daughters. Come to find out it's not. And I was like, all right, well, this ain't going to take long. And, oh, yeah, I have 2 kids, and 8 and 10. And said, well, I'm in love with somebody else. I have feelings for somebody else. So, sorry. Are they on here? I'm not telling you that shit. You know? And it's like, they live far away from me. And that's all I'd say. I asked you a question, and it was like, all right, delete. You're not my mother, so be gone. And my mother doesn't even treat me that way. So what the fuck? I think it's funny.
What you're saying, Darren, is that Daryl as a caregiver was absolutely useless. Just fine as a brother, but as a caregiver, not worth a damn.
What's up, crazy hillbilly?
And Daryl, if you're out there, how many times did you get him up at 8?
Playing a little bit of City Skylines.
You are.
Yeah.
Hey, Darren, he's playing your freaking game.
I'm playing Myron and I's favorite game.
Wordle?
Look for seeds.
Fuck, I haven't had a look for seed in, what, 30, 35 years, 40 years?
I don't trust these clubs. I've found 3 already.
Huh.
So I was like, hell yeah, score!
Yeah.
I just wish one of them would have been that Venom OG, because that made me pretty sleepy.
Yeah.
So that'd be good for nighttime.
That's how Melvin got his start in White Widow.
Yeah,
Bought some that had seeds in it, and he started growing it.
yeah.
And fuck, this year he did pretty good.
Nice.
He grew it outside in pots
Yeah.
and fed it pigeon
Did
shit.
Did you say Melvin?
Yeah.
Yeah, his garden looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I laughed. My buddy showed me nugs last night. And it's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's all, what strain do you have? And I said, well, which one? And he's like, what do you mean? And I said, I have a couple, but they're all smalls, so which I don't care. And he's like, these are all large nugs, Girl Scout. I was like, fine, I'll smoke a joint of Girl Scout cookie with you too. All of a sudden, it's like 3-4 hours into the stream, and it's like, damn.
Fuck, I wished it would affect me like that.
Yeah, well, there were several joints with it, but
Yeah.
start out with something that gets me going. It's
Jeff,
kinda
I
hard.
smoke about 30 a day.
Yeah.
Last time I counted, it was 31.
That's because you were counting and you wanted an extra one.
My lung would fall out if I fucking smoked that much a day.
And actually, I think I smoke pretty. I'll have to count my fucking hash doobie. See how many of those I smoke in a day. My quarter pound should be in tomorrow.
Nice.
Quarter pound so much nicer than 4 ounces.
Yeah, well, yes and no. Because if you enjoy having like a variety, then just having one QP kind of sucks because you've only got one strain. But
Yeah, but I can, and I was thinking of that too. Although it doesn't, because it doesn't affect me, it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
But I was thinking I could smoke a week of weed and then go a week of hash. Week of weed, week of hash.
okay,
And besides, one of these days I'm going to get busy and make a tincture, boil it off, and make a cake. Well, brownies.
yeah,
Yeah, I want to get some hash. Just a gram, even.
probably scrubbed off a gram of just keef hash off my fingers in the last. What time is it? 2. So the last a little less than an hour.
Hey, finger hash is good.
Yeah. Of course, I wouldn't mind some old school hash that you got to cut with a knife and stuff. Sliver it with a razor blade. And not have it made from bubble bags.
Yeah. The kind they scrape right off the naked girls.
Yep. You saw that too, huh?
Well, I've known about it for years. I don't know when I saw it, but yeah, I know that it happened.
Yeah, I was tripping when I saw that because it came on. They were talking about it on PBS, public broadcasting,
Yeah.
and they said that they had to cover up the girls, but normally they're completely naked. And I was like, what? Holy shit!
Well, I never.
They were
never
scraping
heard
their
it on air.
arms and everything. Huh?
Yeah, I never heard it on there. I don't
Yeah.
know where I heard it. They have to be shaved right nude.
Yeah.
So run through the patch with their arms out. Whatever collects on them can be scraped off.
Yep. Old mama out there with the wooden like half circled knife, scraping
Yeah.
her daughter's arms off and stuff. Oh, that shit would be nuts. I'm gonna run up to the claim today or this evening.
So once you get, oh, I better not say this.
Fuck, it's got to be real bad if Myron ain't seen it.
Yeah, well, if he did ask for an answer, could be putting him in trouble. I ain't gonna ask it if I think he could do that.
Is everything done by hand up there, Jeff? Or you got machines?
Depends where you go. Like depends on who's doing what. Some of it's by hand. Some guys do it with machine.
But how do you do it?
And I don't like the machine.
Are you talking one of those little nugget finder, the electrical things?
Oh, you're talking mining? I
Yeah.
thought you were talking harvesting.
I was talking mining.
Yeah. Josh asked mining question.
Little bit of everything. Metal detector in some areas, book knowledge, and then and when I say book knowledge, I'm saying like go and get the like mining the BLM information or the mining information on it from normally found at like BLM or a site, like some of the local historian sites and stuff like that. There was a dude that's over by Raymond, and I don't know what county he's in though, over in Nova Scotia, but he was finding some awesome stones, which I was like, damn, I want to be over there. Quit rubbing this shit in, man. Because it was nice, But yeah, for gold mining, it all depends on where we are. Most of the time, it's hand tools and stuff, just because of the permits that they want. Because if you use any type of water permit pump in California, they want you to have a $20,000 water bond. So if you dirty the water or anything, it can be taken care of. but then they want you to take care of the mess. So if you're doing the environmental cleanup, why should you pay $20,000 for environmental permit? You know what I mean?
But
Oh,
if you do the cleanup, you should get that 20,000 back.
Right, but they don't. But then I don't know how many people are actually getting their permits for the water pumps besides the water tenders and fire departments and shit from California too.
Yeah, I might have to look for another song.
just another way for the government to get their piece of the pie.
Yeah. I'm just happy I don't live in Michigan. Because you cannot survive as a gold miner in Michigan. You're only allowed to collect a half ounce a year.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That's fucking rude.
Yeah. Because I was getting all shit happy because I found a place where I know there should be really good gold from the ice age and stuff like that, and the glacier and all that, melt and stuff. So I was looking at a spot and I got a hold of my buddy and he goes, "Have you looked at the rules and regs for Michigan?" And I was like, "No." Why? I said, there's some claims and stuff right in the area for GPAA. I said, "Why not?" He said, "You might want to check into the regs." So I got in the regulations book and saw where it said you can only collect a half ounce. And I was like, what the? No way. Yes, we're not playing. So, yeah.
Yeah, but if you get a half ounce and you go home with it and accidentally forget to tell anybody, couldn't you go back out and get another half ounce?
I guess over there they watch that stuff like most places do with the salmon run and stuff and the abalone and stuff.
Yeah.
Where you got old Johnny Law inspecting your stuff. Because
Yeah.
I even told my buddy, I was like, couldn't you do the cleanup at home? Just take your cons and tell them you're going to clean it up at home. Or are they going to follow you home? So I mean, yeah, dumb.
Yeah.
But it's just like the dredge. They didn't want us dredging out here because they know how much gold's around. And it makes it so much easier to get it and collect it and make nice fish beds for fish to lay eggs in and everything else. But nope, it's helping because it pulls the mercury out of the water too. Like you'll find pockets where there's mercury sitting in there.
Yeah.
You hit it with the little dredge or the big one, and it'll get caught in the gold trap. Which means you get amalgamated gold, but I don't care, whatever.
Well, they should be able to unamalgamate it, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Reheat it and throw some other chemicals in that would separate it.
Don't even do it with chemicals.
Oh, okay then. So it's not all that bad.
No, but the bad part is the smell.
Ah.
And the fumes off of it.
Okay.
Holy shit! Sweet. Nice. Because what you do is, for the way I was taught to do it, and this was by an old timer, and it's probably hella fucking dangerous and probably highly illegal to do, but the old way to do it is you cork out a potato, like a big baked, like an Idaho big baked potato. Core it out, and in the center of the potato, you dump your amalgamated gold, and then you put the plug back in minus the part you cut out to make your pocket in there for your amalgamated gold, and then you wrap aluminum foil over it, around it, and everything, and put it in the fire. Leave for the day. Come back, unwrap your potato, and pull open the pocket, dump the gold out, and then you can throw the potato away or dispose of the potato, in a glass jar with water.
Yeah.
And yeah, because your potato will have all the mercury in it.
Yeah.
So, and the old guy said the way to get it out is you just mash the potato and the mercury will fall out of the potato. And then you just get rid of the potato chunks. And it's like, yeah, and what's wrong with your dog? Little bastard got in the potato in the trash and got part of the potato.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it is a way to do it. I just leave it that silvery gray color, though, because honestly, I was looking at a bunch of it, and I told one of my buddies, I was like, dude, if you had hella amalgamated gold, how would you keep it? And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, how would you store it and stuff? And he's like, I don't know. I said, he's all, how would you, since you've thought about this? I said, easy. I'd throw it in a damn fish tank. It looked like you had gray rocks in there, gray gravels and sand in there.
Yeah.
Nobody'd be the wiser unless they tried to pick that damn fish tank up. You know?
Yeah, you'd have to have a good base under it.
Yeah.
Tell you guys a crazy story. We had these turtles, me and my brother got given, and the guy told us they were old. He had them for years, and when he got given them, the guy had them for years. So we figured these turtles to be like 50 years old or maybe older. And we had this massive fish tank for them. And we took them out and we set them in the laundry sink downstairs, clean the fish tank. We go down to get them out. Didn't our mom fucking do a laundry, and the drain went into that big sink. Fucking boiled our turkey, or boiled our turtle.
Oh no. Damn. That sucks.
Yeah, it did.
At least it happened right away instead of after you had had them for 10, 15 years and you'd become really attached to them.
We only had them for I don't know, maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
Mom boiled yurtle. Uh,
They took all the robots that they had inside there at the garage. I'm not sure why.
huh.
Well, according to some movies, the robots are becoming autonomous, able to think on their own. UB, how's it going? How's Caroline?
Long time no see. What's going on?
I think he was here yesterday too, or maybe it was a couple of days ago. And it's not UB, it is UK. Hello.
What the hell? Should play that music every time he shows up.
How you doing, guys?
What's going on, UK?
How you doing, Myron?
Pretty good. How's things with you?
Oh yeah, sorry I couldn't jump. I was in earlier on, and then one of my English Patriots went live, which was very rare. He's quite a big hitter, you know, on the things. He goes down to Dover, documents all the migrants and immigrants coming in and what's going on with the country. And I got invited to come up with a few other big hitters. So it's a very rare phenomenon. So I had to jump up. So yeah, it's a really good night, really good vibes. Yeah, made me proud to be British a little bit for a little while. Oh, and yeah, rest in peace and commiserations to the families that that guy murdered all those people in Saskatchewan. How do you pronounce it?
Saskatchewan.
Yeah. 10,
Yeah.
is it 10 people died and 15 injured? Well, what I read this morning.
Something like that.
Yeah, so commiserations, and I hope, you know, the families. That's a terrible thing. Terrible thing.
I think it was two brothers went on a rampage.
That's right. That's right. Apparently they're drugged up.
Did they
That's
catch
what-
the guys yet?
Yeah. They were two brothers. They look.
Yeah, but they didn't. Last I heard, they hadn't caught them. They know
Yeah,
who
that's
they
what-
are, but they
Yeah.
hadn't caught them.
They look. Oh, I'm not being in any way, you know, funny, but they look. What do you call it? Native Americans. That's the word.
Yeah.
So it's a bit bizarre. Just why? Why would you? I mean, you had a thing a couple of weeks ago, well, about a week ago, didn't you? A shooting as well in another part of the Canada. I can't remember which one that was.
Okay, Jeff. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, right on, Jeff.
Well, not only
no-
that, UK, but one of my cousins died yesterday or 2 days ago.
How come?
I don't know. It was sudden.
How old?
He was older than me, which is he probably about 70.
So not in not that I'm saying it in any, but not in anything like what we just spoke about, natural causes, whatever. What's that noise?
Well, it's probably not natural causes. It was probably a heart attack or uh, some cancer or something that he didn't know about, and boom, he's gone.
Well,
Oh,
that's,
thanks, Darren, but
I don't think that's me. Is that me?
I don't know. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, it was me. I don't know what happened to it. Another stream went live or something. Sorry about that. If you heard it.
I haven't seen him in 35, 40 years, so
Have you got much of a big family, Myron? Because you was
well, I got a shitload of fucking cousins. Two asshole brothers, neither one will talk to me. And like I said, a shitload of cousins. A lot of them who I haven't talked to in 25, 30, 40, 45, 50 years.
bloody hell. I mean, do you see the grandchildren?
What grandchildren?
That'd be your brothers, right? Have they got nephews and nieces for you?
Well, they don't come around too much either.
Is it because of the distance?
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't really care.
I know you don't. I know. Well, yes and no. It's nice to have family around you, isn't it?
Well, it's not nice to have family that don't care about you around. Fuck them. I don't care. They don't care about me. I don't care about them. I don't fucking need them. I've been all this time on my own. I can fucking keep on my own.
Even everybody in the chat. C-Mac, Cheryl. Oh, we've got a few in here tonight. I don't mean to miss anybody out. It's just everyone to the chat. How's that? How's that? No one's missed out then. I haven't seen live for a little while. 801. No, it's been cracking.
Yesterday or the day before, it was a couple of days ago, he was going to be busy this weekend.
With his mum.
Long weekend over here. Today's a holiday in Canada and the States.
What's the holiday? Just a bank holiday?
Labor Day.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying about that.
Yeah. I only had one job in my life, and I was working in the store where I didn't have to work on Labor Day.
Two of the kids got up for school, okay? Daisy doesn't start school till tomorrow. And I'm glad that is the case because she didn't get out of bed till midday today, 12 o'clock. And also, she did something yesterday with some, I don't know what it is, some kind of paint or something. And she put gay on her forehead. Good old Daisy.
Hey, Epic. How's it going?
Even Epic. Yeah, she's that girl. That girl's different to everyone else. I mean, I wouldn't change it anyway. I know she's a bit hard work sometimes, and all that kind of stuff, but I love her as she is.
But Cheryl, I worked them lower type of jobs, if you want to call them that, and every job except for one, and that was in a store, I worked on Labor Day. Driving truck, working the rigs, running power tongs. Well, just I worked all Labor Days if there was work to do.
Myron, explain your celebration for Labor Day.
I fucking don't know. It's supposed to be. Cheryl M said it's thank all the laborers in the workplace. Well, if they wanted to do that, then all the fucking top staff should go to work for one day and let the fucking laborers stay home. But they don't. All the laborers have to stay working.
So is Labor Day is meant for the people on the shop floor, you know, working in the factory and that kind
I
of stuff?
think it's just another kind of fucking one for the government. Because they figured they were labor the hardest, them fucking idiots.
Well, the lowest paid that work the hardest, you mean?
Government ain't the lowest paid.
No. I just said to you, the labourers, right? The people on
Yeah.
the shop floor now, they're the lowest paid that work the hardest. And they get the Labour's Day.
Well, I got time and a half too, Cheryl, but there was no volunteering. It was either you worked or you didn't. Yeah, it was allegedly for all workers, but fuck, we know it's just for the government staff, really.
And so what, you get a paid holiday? Is that what it is? Is it like
Well,
a Sunday
depending,
goes to work?
depending on where you are, because to get a paid day off, you have to work the day before and the day after.
Yeah, most of everything's closed today.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Is it like a Christmas Day where everybody's supposed to be staying at home enjoying things, but this is kind of like a day off for people that work hard on shit pay? But
Yeah, well,
go on.
the guys who work hard on shit pay usually are still working today.
Yeah, it's bullshit, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, we don't get a Labour Day in England. We don't get this Labour Day bank holiday. How you doing, Josh and Julie?
Doing pretty good, just getting stuff ready for getting back in the schedule for school.
When's your school start?
The 8th.
Our kids, well, some of our people in England was posting pictures about a week ago, last week. You know, the kids in the mums crying because their kids are going to school dressed in their uniforms. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, you didn't cry your eyes out when you dropped your kids off to your grandma when you went out for Coke and Cock. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, I cry too, but it's cry of joy.
Yeah. Freedom! Get the house clean for more than 5 minutes. Yeah, our kids are starting to get, well, where I am is different throughout the country. Our kids went back to school. Well, our two youngest ones went back to school this morning, and then Daisy's going back tomorrow. I don't know if she gets up.
What do you want, Effie? Huh?
Aw,
Are you sure?
puppies.
Are you hungry? Hey?
Effie's getting excited.
Yeah,
More excited than Bear.
Yeah, well, she doesn't know anything but eat and sleep.
What a life.
Make me laugh.
Evening chilling. Or afternoon, wherever you are.
Just chilling.
Mine's got a light on. Must be getting winter over there. Oh, do you know what, Mike? Talking of winter, this bollocks, like with the electric cars. Right, so are they trying to push this agenda to you guys in Canada about getting an electric car?
Oh,
EV.
something about 20% or something by year 2000 fucking 30 or something.
Yeah. So, well, in England, I think they said 2025 they're going to ban all, like diesel and petrol cars being produced. So they're trying to push this fucking EV stuff over to us. But the thing is, what in Canada, do you get things like -40?
Yep.
It's cold, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a long time before they ban all gas and diesel.
I hope so, because you guys, I mean, if you can actually find a charging point, and then that charging point is because they're restricting electricity over here, is going to be a high, quick one, which only takes 2 hours. The other ones take several hours, 7 or 8 hours. So you can imagine being sat at a gas station for 8 hours on a slow charge.
Well, I heard in California they try to stop the gas cars, and then they had to fucking stop the electric cars because the grid was being overrun with fucking too many cars.
Exactly. But, I mean, how many... The thing is, right, and that's on a minimal scale. That's on a minimal scale because, let's be honest about it, it's not being implemented. You can't... There's not that many charging points. And then, for you guys in Canada, your temperatures, like I said, I'm sure it's around the 40 mark, go down to 40, which is quite normal. Those batteries don't do very well at that temperature. And secondly, what do you need to do driving around at 30, 40 minus? You need to put the heating on. And that massively reduces the range of the distance you can travel. So they're saying 300 miles. When you put the heating on, that will drop down to about 140, 150. So many lies being said to people. Good idea, but in practice, it's not properly implemented. Is the word I'm using. I don't know what you guys feel about it, but I think it's all bullshit as well. And those batteries,
We don't have the resources. We don't have the resources for the batteries.
The carbon footprint is massive in comparison to clean diesel cars. And the cost, I saw a thing, I think I'm probably repeating myself, but I saw a thing a few days ago where some guy in America got a bill to replace the batteries on his electric car. Now the car costs something like $40,000, but the cost to replace the batteries was $29,000. And the mining of getting these batteries come from slavery as well. They're getting kids to mine them. So what are you going to do? Drive around with a fucking... Sorry about language, but... Oh, that's a channel I just come off of. We're not allowed to swear, but... Yeah, I can do it here. What are you going to do? Drive around with a fucking diesel generator in your boot, a little Honda. Such a load of bollocks. Such a load of bollocks. It really is. I'm all for moving forward with new technology, but this is so being stuck down your throat when it's not being readily implemented to take on the challenge. I mean, you get queues at gas stations. Imagine what it's going to be like when everyone's got electric. Forget it. And you've got to sit there when you go to a gas station. You put the pump in there, and you're good to go. You've got a full tank, 700 miles, whatever it is, range. After a couple of minutes, with electric, you get a 350-mile range or 300-mile range, and now they're doing this slow charging after several hours. Look at the knock-on effect on the economy in e-commerce, where guys, salesmen and stuff like that, or say like delivery trucks, they're going to deliver food to supermarkets. what a shit show. It really is. And that's my view. Josh and Julie, you're welcome to jump in on your view.
Well, the average fucking guy like me will never be able to afford one of those cars anyway. So
Even if it's supplied by the grocery store you work for, it ain't gonna work. So what's that going to cause? That's going to cause lack of stock, people shelves being empty because there's not enough food on there because they're being able to deliver it, panic buying.
I gotta say, some of these advertisements I've been seeing now, man, like these new Ford trucks they showed, you can fucking power your house from it. Like it's quite something. So I don't know.
Yeah, but how's that powered up in the first place?
Well, you gotta fucking power it from your house. And
Yeah, and where's that power come from?
where it comes from the fucking power company.
Yeah, which is powered by what? Coal or gas? Maybe nuclear, if you're lucky.
Or water. Hydro.
We got a bunch of windmills here, but I don't think we get any of that power. I think it's all shipped out.
It's like, look, I mean, solar panel is quite a good thing. But what happens during the winter? What are you going to do during the winter? When the sun goes down and you get so many hours. That's another thing. Come the winter, your hours of daylight are greatly reduced. And so is the sun as well. You've got clouds and rain and wind and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm not against looking at alternative ways of powering. We can't carry on forever using coal and gas, but there's fusion and nuclear. It's very clean energy. There's lots of ways to do this.
There's ways to get the coal to make it when you burn it. There's a town in BC just west of here. They burn all their garbage.
Yeah.
And there is no smoke. There is nothing that comes out. It's just straight hot air coming out of there.
So long as you keep a flame, you won't get any smoke. I mean, when I burn my shit in my big gallon container thing, where there's big oil tanks, it only smokes when there's no flame. So I quickly give it a little fan.
Yeah, but when you're burning all types of garbage, like anything from a frickin' rubber tire, tin cans, anything that would come out of a house, they burn everything, and never any smoke, and didn't have a bad smell when I lived there.
Yeah.
No, why can't more places be like that?
Exactly. Money, because the gas companies and all that kind of stuff don't get so much, and the governments don't get so much of a revenue.
Yeah.
It's all taxed. Remember, Myron? It's all taxed.
Oh yeah. Well, they're in BC, and the fucking name is Bring Cash. They like to touch you up the yin yang in BC. And so far, our soon-to-be Prime Minister has said that fuck Trudeau. Fuck Trudeau on his gas.
Without a condom.
Fuck Trudeau on his fucking power.
Fucking without a condom.
Yes, he's not going to listen to him. We'll do what we want to do. our economy is the best in Canada right now. It's sad. I don't know if it's true. And Trudeau's been trying to fucking slap it down, and he can't.
When's your elections? When's your elections next? Is it about another 2 years? Did you say?
That's federal, but we got provincial coming up pretty soon.
I mean, for the next prime minister or
Yeah,
president.
that's federal.
Yeah.
And that's a couple of years, couple or three. I think he could stretch it out to if he wants. But his party ain't getting back in, I don't think. He would really have to rig the fucking election.
Biden. I mean, it's easily done. They did it. You know, dig up somebody that's 178 years of age and go and vote. I mean, what's the polls saying? Do you look at the polls?
I don't look at any polls. They usually lie a lot of times.
Yeah, and they're always incorrect.
Yeah. If they phone up all of Trudeau's friends, the poll's going to sway one way. If they're pulling up all his enemies, the polls are going to sway the other way. So, you know, it all depends on who's making the polls.
So in the United Kingdom and USA, you have the left and the right. So in the USA, the left would be the Democrats, the right would be the Republicans. In the United Kingdom, oh, fuck me, we got Liz Truss as our next Prime Minister, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. That would be Conservative, and then you got left. So in Canada, where would Trudeau be? Is he left or right or liberal? What?
Well, it's liberal.
Okay.
The other side is conservative.
Oh, you only got two main parties then that compete.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we have the left or the conservative, same as in America. So for you guys, you got liberal. I suppose you class that as a left then.
Liberal's right. Conservative is left.
What? Are you sure? Not that I question you, Myron, because you are the oracle. But conservatives normally are kind of a righty kind of view, and the liberals and the lefts are kind of to the left.
Over here, it's the exact opposite.
Wow. I've learned something tonight.
The liberals are the cunts over here, and the conservatives are for the people.
But when the conservatives get in, do they leave the country in a mess where you are, where they spend too much? Because they're for the people, and they just like spend.
Well, no, they don't spend as much as the fucking liberals. The liberals here are the spendthrifts, not the conservatives.
It's the other way around here.
Put that in your mind. That's the second time I've had to tell you.
I know. I'm just trying to comprehend it.
We're just exactly the opposite over here with liberal and conservative as what you are over there.
That's because and the USA and other countries.
So we're one of a kind.
Oh yeah, you certainly are. Did you vote on the last election?
No.
I do think you would.
If you vote, you shouldn't complain about the ones you didn't vote about.
Yeah.
So if you don't vote, you can complain about all of the fuckers.
That's true.
And I ain't voting in incompetence. Doesn't matter which side of the bar it's on. I ain't conservative and I ain't liberal. I'm for the people. which is a way fucking different than the liberals and conservatives. And Trudeau is a fucking liberal, and look at the way he spends that fucking money. He's just tossing it all over the fucking planet. The cunt.
It's
Well-
narrow. Oh, go on. Sorry.
See, Mac, they're shutting down all the coal burning
Stations, energy stations.
yeah, electric makers or whatever you want to call it.
Power stations.
Because it's bad for the environment. But the thing is, they're still digging out that coal. They're selling it to China.
Yeah. Wow.
So
Good.
China can use that to
Yeah.
make things. 'Cause they,
Yes.
Well, they're fucking building everything in the world right now.
You're absolutely right, Myron, because they got nearly 3,000 coal no, sorry, was it? I think
I
it's
don't know.
nearly 2,000 coal stations, but they're building another 1,500 this year.
You didn't have to tell me I'm absolutely right. I fucking
I know,
know.
but it's well, let's just put it this way: fuckloads.
Yes, it sure is.
It's fuckloads.
So they're polluting over there. It's just like the people that say, well, they're seeding the atmosphere or something. Well, fuck, a lot of it on a windy day like this, you fucking put something on the upper atmosphere, it could be twice around the planet before it ever hits ground. Depending on how high up you go, and how strong the winds are. So the way they say they're playing with weather, I'd like to see a little bit more proof of it.
If I remember rightly, carbon monoxide is some of the basis of our structure in life.
Yeah.
so they've tried to reduce carbon monoxide, but it's a structure of the earth. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Carbon and oxygen. It's two of the three things, elements of the earth.
We need that. We need that to survive, but they're cutting it down. I mean, they're also saying, like this, the ice caps are expanding. What happened to the ozone layer? Oh,
That's bullshit. I've seen the fucking ice, the ice where the icebergs where they break off. They're just fucking breaking off exponentially more than they ever used to. So you can't believe the scientists. They're full of shit.
exactly.
A lot of times I think they're told to say something by the government and they do. The scientists.
I mean, how many people drove around in, like Range Rovers and stuff during the Ice Age? Prior to the Ice Age. The Earth is on like I said before, right? Yeah, we had the autumn, winter, summer, spring. Earth is also on a larger scale axis of seasons. That's my belief.
Yes. I know what you mean. A hot season and a cold season and a season like this.
And the Earth swivels on a tilt on an axis as well.
Yes. And sometimes it changes axis.
Yes.
Axis. Yeah.
And we're still here so many extra hundreds of billion years later.
Well, that's just it.
You adapt and survive.
There could have been a race of humans on Earth.
Yeah.
They all died off. And everything had to start from coming out of the ocean again.
Yeah.
Because there is things at the bottom of the ocean that stay there all the time, but I would imagine after a while their offspring would be able to go up a little higher in search of food or something. And eventually they'd be walking on land.
That's how it happened.
Like them fish that walk with their fins.
Was it amphibious? Amphibious? The word I'm looking for.
No. There is a fish that walks with its fins.
Yeah, with his fins. It's called. I think it's called an amphibian.
No. Amphibian is a frog is amphibian.
Where it can go to sea and land.
No, because it's a fish. Whether it can walk on land or not, it's still a fish. It's not an amphibian. An amphibian is a different phylum or category or some fucking thing like that. Well, if you call the woman you got working for you a mer, maybe she's made too.
That's called Lisa.
Oh, he's got a lady there working for him.
Oh, he's found one, is he?
Yes.
Has she been on the channel? Have we approved her?
No.
It's
He
more like,
doesn't give a shit about approval. Especially yours.
no, I'm don't twist that. You know what I'm saying?
He's happy he's got somebody there to take care of him.
Of course. Oh, merman. Transgender.
Transgender. There's no fucking such thing.
I know, but he said mermaid.
Yes, and you said merman, you said transgender, and I said transgender. There's no fucking such thing.
Well, it's, like I said before, there's only 3 sexes. There's a man
Well,
and a
yeah.
hermaphrodite.
But if a hermaphrodite can't fuck itself, is it really one or the other organ has to
Dominate.
yeah, I would think so.
I'll go on to another stream, and she classifies herself as a lady, and she was in the what do you call it? The Coast Guard in America, and she's a hermaphrodite. So, but she classifies herself as a man. Sorry, a woman, but she's got both. But the good things about hermaphrodites, you can go tell them to go fuck themselves. That's any person you could do it. Darren, you coming back up or not?
He hasn't been up today.
Oh, I thought he was on earlier on. I'm sure I saw him earlier on. Oh, maybe in the chat, maybe. I get confused. Spaghetti bolognese tonight with a bit of red wine in it. That's the order of the day. The kids start saying, "Oh, we don't like that." I said, "What you normally do? It's either eat that or go hungry. You got 2 choices." And my wife stuck to it. Harley's been a little bit better behaved today because I found a couple of internet devices in his room when he went out today. He'd come in here crying. He goes, "Dad, you took the internet." I said, "Yeah, I did. I spent great expense and time yesterday and the day before, changed the Wi. Do you know how hard it is to change the Wi-Fi code? And then once I change the Wi-Fi code, all the TVs and the Fire Sticks and the consoles and the mobile phones for the girls. Only I know the code because I had to go and do it personally myself. So yeah, he started to learn about the thing about you either if you don't give, you don't get. Oh, .com as well. Where's he been lately?
Busy.
Oh, okay.
He's got he's got sons and daughters, grandsons, granddaughters, great-grandsons, great-granddaughters.
Wow.
And they all were to see him this summer.
That's
And
good.
even when they're not there, he's out in the boat because it's summertime and he can get out.
Yeah, before the winter kicks in. Well, the autumn.
Yeah.
The autumn.
Yeah.
I must admit, Myron, the weather has changed here. I mean, we had, I think it was 3 days ago. Oh, what's the date today? Yeah, 4 days ago was the last day of summer. And bloody hell, it really has massively changed. The temperature's dropped, getting a lot more rain, it's windy, it's cold. It's still quite pleasant compared to the winter, but yeah, it's really changed the past few days. On cue.
Well,
Yeah.
the weather,
How's your temperature over there right now?
yeah, oh, it's pretty good, I guess.
In the 20s, early 20s?
Oh, look. 18.
Yeah. I mean, what we got at the moment? Let's have a look. Oh, 8. I shit. Right, I'm not lying to you. Right, let's have a look. Right, here we go. Hang on a second. We must be. Hang on. I don't know if you can see this. Oh, hang on a minute. Look.
Well,
Same as with a high of 22.
well, we're supposed to get up to 20. It's 18, but it feels like 17 here. Okay.
What you had to eat today?
A little bit of canned ham, 4 slices of bread, can of chili. That's it.
You like chili, didn't you?
Well, it's one of the things that you like for breakfast, yeah.
That's unusual for anybody to eat chili over here, anyway. For breakfast. I mean, last night I got a couple of French sticks and I cut them in half. I got a bit of corned beef and I put it under the grill. And once it grilled the corned beef, I put sprinkles of cheese over it. And that's what I had. Then my wife said, that's not a big enough dinner for you. And she cooked me a couple of big fat burgers. And I had one of those. I only wanted one, not 2. So I've got the rest of it tonight. And then after I finish that tonight, I'll have a bit of this spaghetti bolognese. It's not very sociable food, is it? Spaghetti bolognese, because you got to make sure you lean over the plate, make sure when you suck it up, the juice doesn't go all over your top. It's not the kind of thing you go out with on a date with. It's a very unsociable food.
We don't eat that kind of crap over here very often.
Yeah,
It's not common over here. Bolognese. That's hoity-toity food.
it's what, sorry?
Hoity-toity food.
It's a pauper's food over here. It's so cheap. It's a cheap food.
Well, then they're just trying to shaft us into fucking fancy restaurants.
because spaghetti's quite cheap, isn't it? Spaghetti's cheap as cheap. Put a bit
Yeah.
of mint, a few bits of onions, and a bit of tomato, and you mix it up, and that's it. But yeah, like I said, you go to a restaurant. It's not kind of thing you want. I would never ever eat spaghetti bolognese in a restaurant because you need some fucking big bib to put on. Because it goes everywhere. The drips. Your clothes are gonna be fucked afterwards, and you've got to suck it up, and it's all over your mouth. It's a very inconvenient food to eat. It's quite tasty.
You don't suck it up.
What when you roll it around your fork, you put it in. There's always that little bit.
And while you got your mouth full with all that's in there and some is hanging out, you take the scissors and cut the shit off. And then you eat what's in your mouth, and you're not a pig trying to and slopping all over.
I've never been to an Italian restaurant that gives you a pair of scissors to eat spaghetti.
Fuck
You've got
'em.
to use your teeth.
Fuck 'em. What do the Italians know about eating spaghetti?
Oh, it's
It's
just invented it.
traditional the way they do it. It doesn't say it's right.
That's true. Oh dear.
Well, that would be the way to eat bolognese, if,
Yeah, it's not my. Honestly, it's not my favorite food. It's not my favorite. But it's just a cheap dish.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I don't want to. I'm trying to explain to my wife: do not be cooking 4 or 5 different meals. They either eat what you cook them, or they go hungry. The 2 choices I had when I was a kid.
Yep.
Just try and make her life a bit easier.
But my mom made sure that I had my favorite food on the table. And hi.
What are you doing, babe? Does what? Give me one of those. Give me one. Give me one of those crisps. You'll leave them lying around. Your hair looks beautiful. What did you say to Myron?
Hello.
Yeah, and then what did you say after hello, Myron? Oh, yeah, good night, Myron. That's a good one.
Hi, Byron. I'm watching TV.
Okay, good night. Have a good sleep.
Wait. I need.
It's another one. What did you say, Claire?
Nice. Spotify, please.
Yeah, what did you say to Myron?
Oh, hello.
Well,
Mum.
hey,
How are you?
not too bad.
Good.
He's kind of a dick, isn't he? He doesn't have to make you talk to me every time.
Oh,
It's alright. Not much longer though. Tomorrow, bitch.
Myron, stop hitting on my wife. And she's gone. She's gone. Mr.
Yeah.
McQuack, how you doing, fella? Cottaging.
What is cottaging?
Oh. Don't ask. It's sexual. How you doing tonight, Mr. McQuacken? All good?
Is it anything like tossing salads?
So, yeah, I don't say he's a tosser, but Mr. McQuacken, how do you feel about our new Prime Minister? Well, it's better than having Sunak, obviously, but it's either a pint of piss or a pint of shit. Which one do you choose? Oh, it's comfortably warm. Golden brown, texture like sun, lays me down, you know as she does. Oh, uncomfortably warm. Yeah, not comfortably warm. I shall be going after this roll up. Eat some food, watch a bit of telly, and go to bed. I must admit, this morning, I I woke up at 7 o'clock because we set the alarms. I thought I'd lay in for a bit longer, and before I knew it, it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, they are. They're all liars. They're liars. I mean, that Liz Truss, who's now our Prime Minister, I mean, I didn't trust that Rishi Sunak anyway, because he's the one that got us into the mess financially, being the Chancellor of our money. But she is just she was a Liberal, and apparently she swapped sides to Conservatives. She was anti-Brexit, and then when she's going for leadership, she suddenly become, oh yeah, I support Brexit. Liars. It's all liars, Myron.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said earlier on, out of the frying pan into the fire. I do worry for my country. We've got some severe times ahead of us, and people don't understand what's going on.
Well, I've been trying to tell everybody in Eastern Canada that doesn't like Trudeau to move out west. Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta. Because they think the most like us. Oh, Ralph Klein.
Evening, Ralph.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ralph Klein.
North Dakota. You might want to turn your microphone up a little bit if you can,
It's
but don't worry.
as high as it will go.
I'm fixing it.
What, total eclipse of the heart? Back in a sec. Let's go see if I can steal some more white wine. I've had 3 bottles. No, I've had 2 bottles of plum porter. I've had 3/4 of a bottle of red wine that she used for the spaghetti bolognese. Yeah, it's well.
Hello, Darren. Hello, Daryl.
They're having technical difficulties right now.
I think that picture he's put on there was when he had a bed bath. Right, let me go see what I can scavenge. I'll be back in a second.
I hear a dryer going. Hmm.
Connected. Hello.
I
Can you
hear
hear me?
Yeah.
Working. I hear it on there. Can you hear me?
I can hear you twice.
That's been a picture of it. I can hear you twice. Turn the volume up here. All the way up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, that's better.
Well, I got headphones set up now.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's better.
I got headphones set up now. It works good. I was trying to hook up my cords to my computer, and then now I was messing with my phone to get this set up. So, and I was eating corn on the cob.
Greedy girl's drunk all the wine, but I just found a 1997. That'll do for me. Look at my hair. Oh my god.
You ever make your own wine or anything, UK?
No, my wife does enough of it for me. She always whines.
You ever make your own wine or anything, UK?
Oh. I'm in an echo chamber.
You gotta pause your YouTube, Darren.
Oh, let me do that.
You gotta pause your YouTube, Darren.
Don't have to pause it. Just turn the sound off.
Turn that one down.
For that, yeah.
Don't have to pause it. Just turn the sound off.
For that, yeah.
Is it still doing it now?
I think you're good now.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
1, 2, 3. Feeling
So now
on
you can't hear the echo.
No.
No.
Oh, it's because in the background it was on the TV.
Yeah.
Get a hide this bottle of wine quick before my wife finds out.
So do you get her cheap wine?
No, well, it's a 1997. Can't be
Oh,
that.
fuck. A date doesn't mean fuck all.
That's true, but let me taste it. Hold on.
Does it come in a box?
Oh my god.
I think wine is like beer, only good for cooking.
Wine is really good for making moonshine.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, not a good thing. Really bad. Bad decision. Oh,
That's what you get for stealing.
no, it's mine.
By the sound of it, you shouldn't buy any wine. You should let your old lady do that.
No, oh mate. Oh my god. Oh,
Does it come in a box? I think that's a problem. If it don't come in a box, it's not good.
hang on a minute. Oh. Ugh. Fuck off. Hang on a minute. Oh. I took a sip of it. And my stomach's reaching. It must have gone off. Oh, it's from a job I've done about 20 years ago. And there's some leftover wine in this restaurant. He said, yeah, help yourself. Oh my God, my eyes are watering. I just had to go outside and yak.
It's potent.
No, not this.
What's that then?
Do you want to know?
Nah, that's what I do.
Right, you know there's a bottle of wine there, 1997,
Oh,
for the twice
Dump in
experience. I poured some in, I opened it up, I poured some, and I put a lemonade in it. I took one sip and I had to run outside. No. It's all right. So, fuck me, that was hot. Oh, mine, I'm not going to put my camera on, but my eyes are streaming. I look like I've just done a bucket bomb. Oh, fuck me. Oh. Oh. It's taken me a little while to get my composure to my stomach. I only took one little sip, and my stomach started reaching straight away. I don't. Go on, I'm waiting for somebody to say karma.
Well, fuck, have another sip just in case that first one wasn't the right sip.
No, I've just got the glass. I just launched it outside. It's gone. I launched not the cold glass. I just launched the oh God, the contents. Fuck me, that I can't believe how quickly I reached. That's telling me something. Never mix your germ. Oh, I'm starting to feel a bit better now. Wow. Oh, my head's spinning. My eyes are watering. I won't be doing that in a hurry.
Give it up and go back to weed.
Oh, yeah, maybe. We'll see.
I don't think so. I think the only thing that stops you from being alcoholic, really, is you don't go to them damn meetings.
Oh, my goodness me. Oh. Right, so I feel I'm getting my composure back. That was horrible. Honestly, as soon as I took one sip out of it and I mixed it 50-50 with lemonade. No, you're not
Holy fuck, no wonder. You don't mix wine with
because
anything.
No, I know normally, yeah, but that goes to show that if you do that, that shouldn't affect you at all. And for that to affect me like it just did then, on one little sip. Oh, dear. Jesus Christ. Right. Oh, so starting to get back to life. That was a fucking horrible experience, honestly. Anyway. Oh, God, I'm going to eat my food. Now I need some food. Because what little shit I did have in my stomach is gone. No, not lemonade, total fanny, because I was trying to like just give that little top up of that buzz you get, not just drink straight wine. I thought, well, it's 1997. It's an old bottle of wine. I don't know why I've got it. Like I said, it's been around for ages. I must have opened a bottle up before back in the day and thought to myself, fuck me, that's evil. And as I said, if I put 50-50 wine and lemonade, for me to take one little sip and then yak so rapid, violently, want to be sick. Wow.
Did you smell the wine bottle?
A little bit, yeah. It smelled all right, but then again, it's late at night and I've had quite a few cigarettes and everything, so it dampens your sense of smell and taste. Well, not so much my taste, obviously, because I can't believe how quickly I reacted to that. That reminded me of when Claire cracked an egg open once. We bought it from a farm, and when she cracked it open, it was all blood red. But the whole, the contents of the egg was just all dark red. No yolk, no white or anything like that. And she goes, "Oh my God, look at this." She goes, "Smell it." And I took one sniff, and as I went sniff, I exhaled puke. I don't know. It must have been really bad. I don't know. I've never seen an egg like that before. And that's the same kind of experience I just had with that wine.
You got a weak stomach by the sounds of it.
So apparently, I've got cast iron guts because I'll eat things way out of date. It doesn't affect me. We all go to a restaurant with some other couples and that, and say like we go to a restaurant, they did some bad prawns or something. Everyone's shitting and puking throughout the night. I might just get a little bit of a tummy ache. I mean, I might say little. So, well, I hope you get a good night's sleep tonight, Mr. McCracken. Oh God, that's they're still coming back a little bit. I'll be all right in a minute. Who's coming out? That's the wife. Right. How's that food coming on?
Yeah, I see.
What are you looking for?
What about sauce?
Okay, I'm going to sit in here. One more cigarette. One more roll up. Go and eat my food. My head's spun like fuck as well. Probably because I had a little few drinks earlier on. But when you go out there and just violently sick, it just makes your head rush. And my eyes must be pink as anything right now. Because I'll tell you what, they were streaming with tears. No need to call 911 or 901 or 999, whatever you call it in your countries.
I've never puked from alcohol.
Never. Everybody pukes from alcohol.
Never.
That's how you learn your limits.
I could drink 326s. Or
drink what?
3/5. I used to be able to drink that much at one sitting.
Well, I'm a bit surprised at Mr. McCracken there. He goes, his stomach must be cast iron. He eats zombie lamb. Don't you mean zombie squirrel? Right. Right. That goodness me. That food's going to go down quite well in a minute. I did do a bottle of red wine and a couple of bottles of strong ale tonight, but not less what I normally do. But I think when you if you mix them, if you stick to one thing like ales or beer or wine, just stick to that one. You don't get so much of a hit and a horrible head the next day. That's why I say you should never mix your germ. Always stick to that one type of alcohol. Just drink spirits or just drink wine or just drink beer. When you mix them, that's what gives you the heavy head. Oh, go on then.
Well, you do a lot of thinking, but I never drank wine. I did drink, or beer, I mean, a couple of times, but nothing really in wine. I drank it once. Beer glass full of wine, straight shot of rye, and a rye and ginger to mellow everything out. And it was drink the beer glass full of wine, hit the ounce, and then little sip. Got kicked out of the bar that night. Pissed the barmaid off. But the bar manager has said the next time I seen her, she said, "You got to come back in the next day." they really liked me. Because even when I was really drunk, I was half-assed responsible.
Bearing in mind I haven't eaten anything since last night. Well, yeah, a good 24, 25, 26 hours ago. So I'll give myself that credence.
Holy fuck, that's a long time without food.
No, I know. Don't start. I know. I told you before. If I eat during the daytime, it kind of like makes me.
Well, don't eat so fucking much.
No, I don't really eat so much. I could have
Well, hey, if you had an apple or a banana during the day, that's eating. Is that going to put you to sleep? I fucking
that
doubt
wouldn't
it.
actually. No, that wouldn't actually. To be honest.
Even just a sandwich.
Yeah.
One sandwich. That won't put you to sleep, but you know, you like to sit down to a big meal, and even when you don't want to eat that much, your old lady says, "Hey, we better top you off with
No,
a
she doesn't.
hamburger."
No, it's not like that at all. Just sometimes I'll get a hunger pain on, and I just think I'll sit down and I'll watch a bit of TV, and I'll make myself a couple of slices of toast with baked beans and cheese
Hey,
on top.
hey! How long did you go without food? They're not fucking hunger pains. You don't get hunger pains.
Sometimes I get a little bit
People
shaky.
in Africa get hunger pains. All you get is little twinge of, oh, I might have to get a meal sometime this week. But you eat every day. They miss out on days. There's a lot of places like that.
I know.
Even the homeless have a hard time, I think, finding a meal 3 times a day.
Well, 1 time a day.
Yeah.
I mean, in the United Kingdom, people that are homeless up in London, they do quite well. They do quite well because there's so many charities and people up in London because it's concentrated, going around giving out food all the time. They do quite well. In Africa and places like that, but I don't know. Stop having 10 babies. I mean, that's why I don't understand. But you know, if you're in that position where you can't support yourself and then have so many babies, tell me.
Hey, who made you perfect?
Oh no, I'm not saying
How do you decide how many babies is good for somebody else? What you should be saying is white people should be having more babies.
No, why?
Well,
Why
why
should I
not?
be saying that?
Why not?
You got to be responsible about your environment.
Well, you guys ain't very fucking responsible about your environment. You haven't been ever since you got into the fucking
Baby making.
industrial age.
And so when we leave school, we get married or we find a girl, we get a good job and we understand our income or what's coming into us. And so you calculate what's what. And then, all right, we have this thing called welfare, just in case anything, we pay into our taxes so that say I do fall off a ladder and I become paraplegic or whatever, there should be that kind of security that I paid into, that insurance. But, you know, you've got other countries where they just, I don't know, I just think that, you know, like, what?
Hello, Myron.
Hi, Daisy.
I was first, but because of the stupid internet,
We know. You were first.
Yeah.
You won.
Because of the stupid.
Don't swear. Yeah, you were first. King Dice, whatever you call yourself. King Dice, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did win.
Oh, you beat your dad, but
Oh, because I had a phone call come in.
UW44.
Hang on a second, mine.
well, she was second, so you would be third.
What? Yeah, W40's over there behind the machine. Oh my God, really, Daisy? No, behind that fruit machine. That one, no, that one there. You see a tin sticking up. No, on the dance machine. In the middle.
Oh.
Right, see it? Tin. Right, no, give me that. I'm not trusting you with WD-40. Right, you need to get. Oh, really? Did you really need to do this right now? Look at the time.
Yes.
It's 11:30. You've got school at 7 o'clock in the morning. You've got to get up. Right, go buy the washing machine and get one of these microfibers, please. Oh, God. This girl. When she gets something to her head, that's it. Nothing's going to change. Oh, I just found out today. I did a little recce on my boy's room today while he was out and about college, and his girlfriend came back yesterday unannounced. And just making sure he hasn't got any internet in his room. I did find it and I took it out. But I also noticed a packet of tobacco. I said to my wife, because why has he got? He's not fucking smoking, is he? She goes, no, it's her. I said, yeah, but she's 15. She goes, yeah, the parents don't care. 15 years of age, she's smoking tobacco. So now I've got to be Arlo.
No.
Yeah.
It's like 2 years older than me.
Yeah. Oh, that's the point. Yeah, you're right there, Daisy. Yeah, she's 2 years older than Daisy. And she's smoking hand-rolling tobacco.
Sorry, that's vile.
Yes, it is.
I've
It
never
is.
ever touched a cigarette in my life.
Good
Don't
girl.
feel like it.
Good. That's what I like to hear. That's one thing I like to hear from you.
I was smoking TaylorMades at 13 or 14.
I don't know. But different age now, Myron.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids smoking. I don't want my kids smoking at all.
I think Harley's going to smoke it.
Well,
No, it's-
Vape.
it's still sticky days. Now I stink of W40.
he won't be able to tell us Jesus with his daughter in her
18. 18.
Mhm.
Foolishly, 18. I used to be quite a health freak when I was younger. I used to do lots of competition, cycling and endurance stuff. And then I got with a bad crowd and I started smoking when I was about 18. Go get
Do you want to know something?
well, quick,
See,
quick,
it has
quick.
worked.
Well, a little bit.
Year 7's in my school, yeah?
Yeah.
Vape.
What's year 7? What's age is that?
Like 11 to 12.
It's terrible. I mean, look, Mr. McCracken, it's,
No,
you say
no, wait.
hypocritical, but
10 to 11.
back in those days, right? Look at all the advertisement for cigarettes and motor racing and everything. Is like even in the 50s and 60s, let's have a Marlboro, look cool. So we've moved on from those days. You start to learn about. I mean, look, Myron says as well, like things that cause cancer, sugar and stuff like that, and chocolates. Is that right? Yeah. I mean, they say now that sugar is a very causogenic ingredient in your life. So same thing with cigarettes. I mean, back in those days, I mean,
No.
it was considered as being great.
Okay. Well, put it this way.
Uh-huh.
Tobacco is not all that harmful on its own. It
Yes.
has tar in it and it has some nicotine in it. But it is the 400 to 1,000 chemicals that they add in to make it taste better and burn a certain amount of the time. And that is what is the killer, because they put formaldehyde, which is
Yeah.
for embalming into it.
Yeah. 80 of those, you're right there on the figures, 84,000, and 80 of those chemicals are unidentifiable. So what are those 80 unidentifiable chemicals that they're putting in there? That's why I
Yep.
smoke hand rolling tobacco. And I'll tell you what, it's the truth in it, because when I used to smoke, you know, like the packet of 20 cigarettes you go and buy that are ready made, when I was a younger man, you got the stairs and you go, you know, you'd be so out of breath. But now I started smoking tobacco, I know it sounds hypocritical, as you say, Mr. McCracken, but hand rolling tobacco is much healthier out of the options of smoking. I don't get that anymore. If I smoke a normal cigarette now that Taylor made, my head spins. It's like I've been sniffing glue.
Well, you should quit sniffing glue then.
If I, as an example.
Oh, it's come to that time. I'd like to thank everybody for coming up.
Oh, we'd like to say thank you to you, Myron, for coming up as well. You're always
Okay.
welcome. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Good night, Josh and Julie, if you're still about, and Ralph. Ralph, your mic's been muted. Well, not muted, but you've been very quiet. But anyway, everybody else in the chat, Mr. McCracken and everybody else, I'm not going to go through it all because I can only see Mr. McCracken for the past half an hour. Have a good evening, guys, and no doubt we'll meet up again tomorrow for the next event. Anyway, you take care. I'm going to go and eat my spaghetti bolognese with about 20 towels wrapped around me. You take care, guys. 3, 2, 1. I'm gone. Ah, you bitch.
You'll have to end the show 10 minutes early just so fucking UK can say his goodbyes.
Yeah.
All right. Peace, everyone.
Are you going to be on tonight? Fuck. Well, Merritt. Errol. We have a problem. Well, I'll do this. I'd like to thank everybody that was up on panel today. Everybody that was in chat. Jesus, you're always funny. And if anybody watches this later from start to end, get a freaking life because it's boring. Okay. I'll keep checking. Josh,